let's jump in with the Fortnite news. So the Fortnite news this week is about some drama that happened within the Fortnite community. Big creator SypherPK kind of started this, so I think we should talk about it here. I'm a big fan of SypherPK. I watch his content. I've been watching him for years now. I think I started back in like Season 3, Season 4 of OG Fortnite after somebody in the comments actually recommended his streams, and he's an amazing Fortnite creator. So he made this video that kind of went viral, and a lot of people in the Fortnite community started talking about this. Basically, in Fortnite, you have your regular battle royale modes, and then you have your creative maps. Well, apparently some of these communities that make creative maps are kind of toxic to each other. Not all of them, but some of them. There's a lot of like fighting and stealing ideas or images or just concepts and things. Everybody, after, you know, the Only Up Fortnite map went viral, and I think the person that made that just made like millions of dollars from that map apparently. I think after that happened, a lot of you know, creative groups and people that make creative Fortnite maps kind of wanted to be the next big, you know, map creator. So a lot of people started copying other concepts, other ideas, trying to get to the top. So let's say if somebody makes a map based on like the Squid Game or something Mr. Beast did, within hours you'll find like 10 or 5 other people that did the exact same thing, trying to, you know, basically get famous off someone else's work. Many times you'll find people copying the thumbnails within Fortnite from another creator and using it for their own creative map. Copying of descriptions. People will use like 50 emojis in the title just to grab attention to their map. So there's a lot of crazy stuff like that going on right now. And basically what happened is there's this trend right now with red versus blue kind of Fortnite maps. And in creative, SypherPK, with his like Discord group, he has a huge, you know, community building maps and stuff. They took time to build this creative map that had to do with like superhero powers, and it was really in depth. And SypherPK finished this and published the map. And within hours, another big map creator stole his thumbnail. So literally took his thumbnail and used it as his own, and apparently stole the description as well and the title of the map. So anybody searching or looking would see that map ranked right there next to the other one in the search. And SypherPK made a video on this. It went viral within the Fortnite community. And a lot of other creators kind of came out to say that they agreed with Cypher, and that this is actually an issue right now within Fortnite, because you have a lot of people just trying to copy others instead of being creative themselves. Then you had a bunch of other creators that were not siding with Cypher. They were actually kind of negative towards this. They were saying that SypherPK was making a big issue out of something small. And you had people saying that, you know, just like with anything on YouTube, if something's a trend, everybody else is going to try their own version, you know? Like, if a dance, like, you know, gets very popular, you're going to see every TikTok creator or everybody on YouTube trying out that dance. They're going to be doing the challenge. None of them are actually copying somebody. They're all trying to do their own version. But a lot of people were kind of talking about how with creative maps, though, it's really weird to steal the thumbnail and the description exactly from someone else, because you're not even, you know, taking something and making it your own. You're basically just stealing someone else's content almost. So people were arguing about this on Reddit, on YouTube, on Twitch streams, on Twitter, basically everywhere this past week. But it was mostly within the Fortnite community. So yeah, honestly, I kind of side with Cypher with this whole thing, but I'm curious to know what everybody else is kind of feeling on this in the comments. If you have any ideas or thoughts on this, let me know. But But yeah, it is a little bit weird that, you know, you have people making maps and then people just stealing the idea of that map without even changing anything. You know, if you want to make your own version of Only Up in Fortnite, make your own version of Only Up. But then it's weird if you steal someone else's version of Only Up within Fortnite, maybe the exact title, exact thumbnail, trying to pass it off as that version. I don't know. Seems a little weird to me. But yeah, that was in the Fortnite news for the week, so that caused a lot of drama within the Fortnite community, at least for creative. So next we got some news for Minecraft fans. So this is actually a little disappointing. About a week ago I talked about how there was a rumor that the Xbox was going to get a special version of Minecraft for the Xbox Series X and S, which was going to have like 4K support and 120 FPS and all this stuff. Well, it turns out that Microsoft this week came out to say, yeah, we don't have any plans of doing that right now. So massive disappointing, you know, news to hear. Honestly, I was actually expecting a cool version of Minecraft to come out for Xbox, but yeah, I guess we're gonna stick to playing just the Xbox One version, I guess, of Minecraft. For those that don't know, on PlayStation right now, like PS5, and on Xbox Series X and S, the version of Minecraft that you can play is the version of Minecraft from PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So it's not like an enhanced version. It doesn't have like high resolutions or frame rates. And it's kind of weird that they haven't updated the game so that you can get even more out of it on your, you know, modern gen system. So there was a rumor that something was going to get announced, but yeah, Microsoft just straight up said no, that's not happening. So a little bit disappointing, but understandable. Hopefully in the future we get something from them. Like, I want to see a cool 4K, you know, ray tracing version of Minecraft on the Xbox Series X that can run at 120 FPS, you know? That would be amazing. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, the upcoming Nintendo Switch Mario game, is already like at the top of Amazon's like best-selling games charts. So this game is not even out, but has a ton of pre-orders. A lot of people, you know, big fans of Super Mario games, and this is gonna be the big game next month when it releases. So I'm excited for the game. I already have my pre-order in, so hopefully I get it before the release day, but who knows, I'll have to see. Maybe it'll come a day later. But very excited for this new Mario. And speaking of Mario, Nintendo put out a special kind of farewell video for Charles Martinet. For those that don't know, he has been the voice of Super Mario for like almost 30 years or something. Like, it's insane. He has been the voice of Super Mario for a very long time. And he was basically brought in by Nintendo to voice Mario with the Super Mario 64 game. And then every game after that, he's been doing the voices of Mario in just about everything. And then he also did the voices of Wario and Luigi. And I mean, he's just a super talented, amazing voice actor. And yeah, Nintendo is not firing him. They're replacing him with a new person to do the voice for Mario in the new Mario games. But in this new video Nintendo put out, they expressed that they are very happy with all the work he's done. They had Shigeru Miyamoto come out and just say that he's very appreciative of everything Charles Martinet has done. And then they kind of promote him in a way. They give him a special Super Mario ambassador role at the company. So basically, he's going to be traveling the world, going to events for Nintendo, and representing Mario, interacting with the fans and stuff, doing the voices. So I'm really happy to hear this. I was actually kind of sad when I heard that he won't be doing the voice of Mario anymore. I thought Nintendo was just, you know, kind of done with him. But in this way, he's still working for Nintendo. He's still going to be doing stuff with them, interacting with the fans in the future. So I'm very happy to see that, you know, he's still with Nintendo. So that's great. let's see. Oh, we got some really good Nintendo Switch rumors this week, and these rumors kind of come from a good source. So apparently some developers got access to the new Nintendo Switch 2. We don't have a name for it, but some developers apparently at Gamescom this year, which is kind of like the big video game event in Europe, some of these developers got access to try the new Switch behind the scenes, behind closed doors. I guess Nintendo gave them special access. So this is what we know. Now, none of this has been confirmed by Nintendo, but they're saying that it's more powerful than the Switch. It has ray tracing. It has 12 gigabytes of RAM. And it looks like it's going to be backwards compatible with all the Switch games. So I'm really excited to hear this. I mean, ray tracing. If it has ray tracing, that means it probably has like a pretty good graphics card or something in there, like at least something decent. So I'm happy to hear that. 12 gigabytes of RAM for a handheld is insane. That means a lot of games are going to be able to run pretty well on that. I'm expecting the new Switch to be a little bit better than the Steam Deck. I think that's what I'm thinking, but we're gonna see. Nintendo has to reveal it. Nothing's been revealed, but these are rumors right now. These are rumored specs from people that got to talk to people, and they leaked some information this week. So it looks like a new Switch is coming soon, but I can't wait to see what they actually show. And speaking of Nintendo rumors, we have even more rumors. So a leaker, this guy has been pretty good with the leaks in the past, like very trustworthy. They haven't leaked something that didn't actually eventually happen. So this guy on Twitter called Pyoro leaked that Nintendo is possibly going to be making and revealing a new Donkey Kong game very soon, and a new F-Zero game, which is kind of like a super fast, awesome racing game. Nintendo kind of stopped making games of. The last game they made for that series was like for the Game Boy Advance and GameCube, and we haven't had games for that series in a very long time, even though fans want Captain Falcon back. And Donkey Kong, big fan of Donkey Kong. Anything Donkey Kong related I'll probably buy. I'm hoping for a new 3D platformer or racing game or something. But looks like something's in the works. So there should be a Nintendo Direct in the future, and these games will probably get announced there. Let's see, what else do we have? Spyro Trilogy apparently has sold over 10 million copies worldwide. So looks like Spyro is on top there with the popularity. I'm sure Activision very, very happy with these sales. And I guess Microsoft is happy with the sales now that they own Activision. That's interesting if you think about it. But yeah, a lot of people were saying stuff like Spyro's old, no one cares about Spyro anymore. They made this trilogy, it sold 10 million copies, so I am sure we're going to be getting a new Spyro game very, very soon. Probably made by the same people that made this trilogy, so that would be awesome. And by trilogy, I'm talking the reignited trilogy, the HD remaster. Not the original games, of course. Those were made by a completely different developer. But still awesome to hear about Spyro in the news. And I guess we have one final piece of news here. So Starfield is now officially Bethesda's biggest game launch ever. So Bethesda has been around for a very long time. I want to say they've been around for like 35 years. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody let me know in the comments. I know Bethesda's been around for a long, long time. They've probably been around longer than that. Maybe 40 years, I don't know. But out of all the games they've ever put out, Skyrim, all these other games, Fallout, Starfield is their biggest game launch. We don't have the exact numbers of how many copies have been sold so far, but we have Steam numbers and online numbers to see like how many people are playing the game, and it is doing incredibly well. So a lot of people are playing Starfield. It looks like it's one of the biggest games of the year, and honestly, I'm kind of happy. I'm glad that all this hard work kind of paid off for them, and I'm glad that a lot of people are playing Starfield. Kind of crazy considering the game is only playable on Xbox and PC, and yet it sold extremely well. So that's awesome. That's awesome for them for sure. And that's about it for the news for this week. Let me know what y'all thought of the news. If you have any pieces of news that I missed, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Thank you all for listening, for watching. So long, and farewell.